After I had my dad cancel my black card, my campus queen girlfriend nearly got arrested for dining and dashing at a place that cost over 10 grand a head. I was sitting in my private dining room watching her desperate texts blow up my phone. Gufan, we had a plan to celebrate Jing Cheng's birthday. Why did you cancel the card? Where are you? Get over here and pay the bill. There's a whole group waiting. Come now or I'm done with you. I'm ordering you to pick up the phone. I laughed, not in a good way, throwing my money around like she owns the place, talking down to me like that. You really think I'm still that guy with zero self-respect? Here's a secret. I've been reborn. In my past life, I was the son of the richest man in the country, and I spent it all desperately chasing a broke girl from the countryside. She spent my money while telling everyone I was just her lapdog. She bossed me around like a servant, running errands for her and her new man. She took over my family's company, and in the end, me and my daughter died broke on the streets. Right then, my phone started ringing and snapped me out of it. The second I picked up, that familiar bossy voice hit me like a wall. Gufana, get over here and pay, now! I stepped aside, phone in hand. I'm not the one who ate the food, why am I the one paying? Liu Ruyan could tell something had shifted. First, no hotel reservation. Now, refusing to cover the bill. Just a little while ago at the library, I'd shown up early to save seats and bought everyone drinks. How does one nap change a person this much? And now the hotel manager was standing there with the bill, blocking the exit. Liu Ruyan didn't come from money. I'd been covering her tuition and living expenses the whole time. Miss Liu, will that be WeChat Pay or card? The manager asked again. Liu Ruyan held up a hand. Give me a second. She slipped into the corner and dropped her voice. Haven't I always been the one spending? And you've always been the one paying. So what's the problem? Said it like it was the most natural thing in the world. Not even a trace of shame. You spend, I pay. That's just how it works? I let out a cold laugh. 10 years have passed since I lived through this nonsense. I'd almost forgotten how stupid I used to be. Liu Ruyan heard me laugh and her brows snapped together. She's out here completely humiliated, and I'm on the other end of the phone like I don't have a care in the world. Gufan, get over here and pay the bill or I'm never speaking to you again. Go ahead, don't speak to me. Who do you think you are? Am I your dad, your ATM? You ran up the tab? Why is that my problem? And by the way, you've got two perfectly good hands. Mooching off me this whole time. Does that not embarrass you even a little? In my past life, I held all this back to protect her fragile little ego. Not this time around. Liu Ruyan's heart was pounding. She'd spent years building this image, the sweet, elegant girl from a wealthy family. I'd been funding that image so consistently that even she'd started to believe it. Now that I'd said it out loud, her face went red. But with all her classmates watching, plus her new puppy dog boyfriend she'd just gotten with, all trapped here until someone paid up, she hardened her tone. I know you're throwing a fit right now, just come pay the bill and I'll let it go, I won't even be mad. Liu Ruyan, hear me clearly. You will never see another dime from me. I'd rather give it to a random homeless person on the street than give it to you. And whether you're mad or not, I genuinely could not care less. But without my money? Oh, your life is about to get rough. I said it with zero sympathy. You better start figuring out how to pay for your boyfriend's birthday dinner. Because if you don't, you're all getting held at Yunting Hotel. And there goes your whole rich girl reputation. I hung up. In my past life, I'd been sick on Xi Jinping's birthday and didn't go, but I'd arranged everything myself. I just scrolled through moments and found out the two of them got together at his 20th birthday party. I was played so bad. Liu Ruyan listened to the dead tone and started to panic. She figured I must have seen the posts. That's why I flipped out. Should have told everyone not to post. Should have made up some excuse, like he's fragile, don't let him find out, and just quietly gotten together with Xi Jinping. Now I knew. And I was done being the sucker. Meanwhile, the hotel manager was still standing there looking antsy. Top priority, figure out how to pay the bill. She grabbed her phone and texted me. You've got the wrong idea about me and Jingcheng. He's not my boyfriend. The manager won't let us leave. Please help. If you can't come, at least ask them to give us a few days. Classic stall tactic. She figured if she just kept me calm, there's no way I'd actually let her sit there like that. But I never replied. Xie Jingcheng came walking over with this glowing smile on his face. What's going on? Everyone's saying they're tired of standing out here? Liu Ruyan looked completely cornered. Right on cue, the manager walked back over. Miss Liu, how will you be settling the bill? That's when Xie Jingcheng realized they couldn't leave because the bill hadn't been paid. He looked at Liu Ruyan. She avoided his eyes. He turned to the manager. Sir, I'm having a bit of a cash flow issue. Is there any way I can bring the payment tomorrow? The manager shook his head with a polite smile. Miss Liu, I'm sorry. We don't have a precedent for that. I'm just an employee. I don't have the authority to make exceptions. You've got a whole group of people here. Maybe everyone can chip in to cover it? Liu Ruyan stared at the bill, 300,000. Her hand tightened around it. The other students crowded over. What's taking so long to pay? The manager stood there looking at Liu Ruyan's designer outfit and luxury bag, thought she was some rich kid. Didn't expect she couldn't pull together 300K. Liu Ruyan thought for a moment, then unclasped the bracelet on her wrist. All gifts from me should be worth something. Manager, I'm in a bit of a bind. Can I leave this bracelet as collateral and come pay tomorrow? She'd just gotten with Xie Jingcheng. She couldn't let him see her like this. The manager kept that same polite smile. Miss Liu, I'm sorry. We really can't make exceptions. Xie Jingcheng was confused. Liu Ruyan never held back when she spent money. How does she not have 300K? Ruyan, what's going on? All my cards are with Gufan. I can't reach him right now. Chiting Chung relaxed slightly. Okay, so it's just a Gufan problem. Nothing wrong with Ruyan. So what do we do? He looked at her, worried. His family was normal. His monthly allowance was like $1,000. It was his birthday. 300K was not a small number. It's fine, don't worry. You and everyone else stay here. I'll go figure out the 300K. And she walked straight out of the hotel. Over the years, I'd gifted her a ton of designer stuff and limited edition sneakers. If she sold all that, she could probably scrape together 300K. After dinner with my parents, we walked out, and there were all the classmates standing outside the private room. I don't really click with most of them, so I wasn't going to say anything. But Xie Jingcheng spotted me immediately. Gufan? What are you doing here? I thought you were sick in the dorms. I was literally just about to bring you back some cake. Uncle, Auntie, hi. I had no idea you were coming today. I'm sorry I couldn't be a better host. When he saw my parents, Xie Jingcheng greeted them politely. My parents had always liked him. He hung around me a lot, always seemed well-behaved, carried himself well in social situations. Xiaoji, we just found out today's your birthday. We didn't get to prepare anything. Happy birthday. My mom smiled with that effortless elegance she always had. Even in a plain outfit, you could never quite hide that natural class of hers. Thank you, Auntie. Just getting to see you and Uncle is enough for me. I couldn't ask for anything more. The guy had a gift for words, had my parents grinning the whole time. If it weren't for everything I knew from my past life, I might have fallen for that polished, well-mannered act all over again. The other students took one look at my parents, clearly well-off, clearly sophisticated, and started whispering among themselves, how does someone from a family like this turn into such a pushover for Liu Ruyan? She treated me like an inconvenience, and I kept throwing myself at her, voluntarily playing third wheel to her and Xie Jingcheng. Oh right, Gufan. Ruyan said all her cards are with you. You weren't here, so the bill still hasn't been paid. Xie Jingcheng kept his smile, but inside he was already plotting. After tonight, he was going to get Liu Ruyan's cards in his own hands. Then he could finally stop letting me be their third wheel. Everyone around me was staring, thinking I had some nerve, running off with Liu Ruyan's cards and going MIA, leaving them all stranded here. The looks they were giving me were pure contempt. I looked genuinely confused. What cards? Xie Jingcheng thought I was playing dumb, but with this many people watching, he couldn't afford to make a scene. Didn't want to blow the image he'd spent so long building. Ruyan said her bank card is with you.